Let's find a double here, and then it gets really sweaty. Alright, well, it is day one of our final 18 days here, and we're behind the 8 ball. It is almost 2 o'clock here. Been working out every morning, but we had a really fun game of Werewolf last night with Scott Seaver and Joe McKeon and Jimmy Kerstetter and just a whole bunch of heroes. It was a blast. We were up till like, I don't know, 3 or 4 a.m. So we got to a little bit of a late start, and it's one of those things where like everything kind of compounds, because now I'm getting into a car that's like 8,000 degrees because it's been baking in the sun for the last hour and a half, and I'm just breaking my fast right now, which is really good from like a weight loss perspective, but from like an energy perspective, it's not the greatest thing in the world. So I'm slamming down some sugar-free like energy drink and getting ready to hit the gym real quick, and then we're getting back. We've got the $500 online bracelet event today. I think I'm also going to play the online championships. There's a $20 rebuy, 20K, there's a $100 30K, a $50 10K. And I think I'm just going to focus on those and then mix in some mid stakes later in the day. That's really going to be our strategy for most of this week, is take a couple shots at the stuff that's like the really, really good value stuff, but just hammer like the $20 to $50 range as much as possible. We've been doing really well and been fairly consistent to kind of like overcome some of the variance, and hopefully we make enough of the mid stakes to pay for the high stakes, and then if things go well, maybe we hit one more big score on one of the high stakes, and it kind of makes the summer. That's kind of like the way I'm looking at it now, obviously subject to change as things, you know, evolve and things happen, and we have to kind of pivot. I mean, so much of poker is adjusting, but that's what we're looking at right now. So I have an hour and 20 minutes before my stream starts. It's going to be me rushing to the gym, getting a workout in, finding some food on the way home because we haven't really eaten a serious meal, and getting a shower and getting ready for the stream. It's going to be a rush, but I'm excited after playing no poker yesterday and having a full day off from poker for the first time in, I think, this entire trip. I mean, we did have one, I think, light day early on where I think we played like an hour of cash and that was it. But like truly day away from poker yesterday for the first time. We're refreshed, we're excited, we're ready to play, we're hungry, and we get a bracelet event opportunity today. And that's like something about this trip that I've just really learned to appreciate, like, is knowing that you wake up and you're like, I could be a WSOP bracelet winner today. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen, obviously, and we're not like, oh, we're so great, we should just win this easily. But just having that opportunity is super exciting, and every time you get to fire up one of those tournaments, it's like you just never know if today's our day. And so we're excited to see what happens. So gonna hit the gym, gonna get some food, gonna get showered, and we'll be on the grind here in just a little bit. Okay, good news, workout done. Bad news, ow, did abs today. I was gonna say it's one of my least favorite workouts, but I think all my workouts are kind of my least favorite workouts right now. They all hurt a lot. It is now 40 minutes to stream time. I've got 40 minutes to pick up some quick food and get home and shower and fire up the stream. I think we'll get there. It's gonna take about 15 minutes to get the food. I'm pretty close to the house, and I'll just take a quick little 5-minute shower. We're not gonna mess with shaving or any of that stuff. And we're gonna get on the grind. If we start a few minutes late, it's not the end of the world. We do want to get make sure we're focused and dialed in. We're kicking off with the $500 bracelet event and 15K starting stack. I think it's like 15-minute levels. So let's see if we can spin it up and do something special. What's going on, everybody? It is bracelet time. So today's session, it started out a little good. We started building some pots and winning some small hands, and it felt like, hey, maybe the day off did us some good. I felt like our thought process was really dialed in, and I thought we were making some really, really good decisions. And then it took a turn. We started taking bad beats again. We started getting coolers again. We started getting really rough runouts. And it was like, oh, I remember what this feels like. It's what the last 6 days have gone for. And we built some stacks and thought that maybe we were turning the corner. We had stacks in the $20 rebuy. We had stacks in the $100 30K OC event. We had stacks in the bracelet. But eventually each of them fizzled in their own ways. We lost a huge 60K pot in the $20 rebuy that hurt in a spot that we just had to get it in. And we were very quickly left with the $100 online championship event. And we were fortunate enough to spin that stack up and win a couple key pots. And it looked like we were starting to turn the corner and make a deep run. As we got down to the final 30, it started getting kind of sweaty. There was $8,400 up top. It was more than enough to make some profit, clear all of our makeup. I even talked about maybe going and playing a live poker tournament if we were to ship this, you know, get out of makeup and just go play a tournament for fun tomorrow. But we continue to kind of end up short stacked. We're looking for places. We got into a key spot where we had to hold with pocket sevens. And we're still not folding this. Let's win a flip one time. That's what it's gonna take. You could also have sixes or fives. All right, we just gotta run clean. We got clubs too. Let's go, big, big double. And so now we're laddering up and we're getting down to the nitty gritty. We're final 12. We know we're going to get a spot to get it in. And it really just comes down to holding. And if we can hold and get one more double, we're going to have an average stack with 2 tables left. Even though it was 6 max, the pay jumps were 9 max. So getting it to the final 9 was going to mean serious pay jumps. And 6th place in this thing was 2K. It was no joke. So it wasn't like we had to win this tournament to have a really, really, really successful day. We just needed to make it a couple more ladders and get back to an average stack to have a shot to win this tournament. And at this point, the excitement was kicking in, the adrenaline was kicking in. It was like, hey, like maybe we turn the corner here. And we just needed that key hand, and we finally got it. We got dealt ace king in the big blinds. Let's find a double here, and then it gets really sweaty. I think he would have called by now. Masturbator. Oh no, what a terrible flop. Oh my God, just draws us dead. Oh, it's so stupid. Chat. Well, all we can do is keep putting ourselves in the spot. That hurts, but it is what it is. And this is tournament poker in a nutshell. You are going to make many runs where you're going to get deep and you're just not going to hold enough times to get over the hump. And it's offset by the few times where you really do run good and you get there. And look, it's discouraging. It's frustrating. It's disappointing. There's no doubt about that. Those emotions are real and they're natural and they're comfortable. But it doesn't change anything. And so for me, was I frustrated and upset? Yeah, for about a minute or two. And then you just kind of go, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. The best thing I can do is regroup for tomorrow. Personally, the thing that's most disappointing for me right now is it's 9:30. I'm done with all my games, and I'm kind of tempted, honestly, to maybe go to like South Point or the Wynn and fire cash for a couple hours. I don't think I'm going to go do that because I'm kind of short on sleep, and we were up really late last night. It just makes sense to maybe get to bed early tonight and get up early tomorrow and put a longer session in tomorrow.
I'm not as excited about tomorrow, just naturally from a human nature standpoint. There's not as many big tournaments tomorrow. Tomorrow's just going to be a longer grind, which will be good because we'll get some downtime and it'll be lower pressure, and we should be able to clear some makeup pretty comfortably. But the excitement part of it's kind of not there a little bit, obviously, after what happened today, but it's all good. We're going to most likely go get some rest. I'm going to get up tomorrow, and we're going to do what we do. Tomorrow's day 2. We got 17 days left. Today could have been a big day. Didn't work out. It doesn't mean that tomorrow can't. So we're going to give it a run and see what happens. That's it for day 1. As always, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you can get notifications when we go live on YouTube. We're going to have videos all throughout the rest of the month. You guys can follow the journey every single day and see, will we make this summer into a very, very big summer? Can we find that one last ultimate score to put us over the top? Don't go anywhere. Plenty of action coming up this year.